Hi, my friends. We're back for another episode of Crusader Rabbit. See what we can come up with this week. So, there's been a lot of things that are happening, but let's see what's happening at our house. We're talking about August 17th through the 23rd. We're going to have a wee look at what's in store for us. All right, here we go. Now, I'm actually pulling these out, so I laid the cards out, but I hadn't drawn any before. So I have a wee look at what's going on. All right. Okay, let's see. I do believe that we are on the path now. Here's an interesting card, but it is about the Eight of Wands. Wait. Eight of Wands usually is an implication that things are going to be changing, okay? So we have our feet on the path, here's the path right there, and is leading to more harmonious situations, okay? So that's a really good card to say it's coming, okay? It's an 8, maybe not here yet, but it's coming. But what is it going to take? It's going to take courage and conviction on our part. All that blue on there is an indication to me about finding the truth, telling the truth being exposed, and this is seeing the truth, okay? So know that that's our responsibility because we've been given a path to follow, and now we just need to use our minds and our hearts to discover what the true path is. These are both wands, so it has to do with having a plan and moving forward, okay? So these are good. Right. Next two are the Mother Peace. We always seem to get a lot of 8s now, don't we? So here's another 8, and this is the 8 of Discs. And this is telling me that finances are changing. So they might look really bad right now for you, but it says hang in there as more work comes in. What we're seeing is a change of situation, and it's going to morph and flow from one thing to the other. So it's not a static situation. It will be changing for the better, okay? Opportunities. It also looks to me like if you've traditionally done the same thing over and over and over and over, this card is saying there's going to be opportunities for you to do something different, and you might actually manifest more resources as a result of that. And this card is love everybody, okay? This is about extending it out and having it come back in, all right? So be generous with that. If, you know, maybe you have $40 left over at the end of the month and you find out about something going on in Lebanon, send them 5 of your dollars because the universe recognizes it as a plethora of money and resources, because this is telling me that we're going to be needing each other, and it's about time for us to start sharing what we're grateful for, okay? I'm grateful that I have $40 left over. Let me share 5 of it with someone who doesn't have it, okay? So this is really an interesting card. It's a 7 of Cups. Now the 7s, for me, personally, is always meant it's got a spiritual connotation to it, okay? So know that. This is pretty good. This is about casting out your nets and then sharing what you've reaped, okay? Okay. Okay. The last 2 cards are, actually this feels to me like it's speaking of fear-mongering, and it's time not to listen to all of the scary things that say it's horrible, it's bad, it's only going to get worse. Don't. This is about worry about your money. You need to be fearful of what's coming up next. Well, that card superimposed on top of it is telling me all that you're hearing is not the truth. The moon is always about speculation or the reflection of what might be the truth, okay? Not the true truth, but simply a reflection of the truth. So know that what you hear may be the exact opposite of what's going to happen. So try not to worry about it all. This is being out in the cold. Why? Because you might have chosen the wrong thing to put your belief system in, right? But this is saying it will be revealed, and then you'll get the idea. And it's going to tell you that you can use your imagination to create what you want if you're not getting it now, okay? So the moon card is about tremendous imagination, okay? So know that, and you're looking at one side of it, and you're maybe not looking at the side that gives a better reflection. The choice is yours on how you look at the situation, okay? All right, and that sounds like the tail end of last week when it was imagine the good stuff, because when we do that, we make it real, we bring it in, and that's what we want to do. If there's something that you don't like, use what you have to change it. Make that a goal in your meditations or your prayers, okay? So let's see, bottom of the deck. This is victory, this is success, being on the right path, this is following what's being laid out for us at this time. So this is very successful, okay? It's a major arcana, it's not a minor one, so this is a big deal. And oh look, this is funny, when I sat down before I shuffled the cards, this was what was on the bottom, and now it's on the bottom again. This is the Sun card, and it means everything's gonna be okay. Okay, it's going to take a while, but everything's going to be okay. The Sun card is about illumination. It's about yeses, and it's also about happy relationships, okay? So just know they've got 3 meetings for you to be anticipating this week. And the final card is telling me, don't be disappointed with what you don't have. You need to look forward to what you do have. Something's being offered that is going to surpass the 3 things that you may have already lost. So know that the best is yet to come, all right? So it's going to take a little while, but you're going to be offered something better. Okay, so don't be afraid to let go in order to embrace the new. All righty, that's it for now, kids. We'll see you next week, same bat station. All righty, talk to you soon.